40 new level prizes await as you compete to cement your legendary career. Size up defenders like Kyrie, pull spin jumpers like MJ, and dance on whoever gets in your way. You can flex on the competition with even more new emotes.
All-star action is on the menu tonight. This is Kevin Hart alongside. So here's Durant now.
You know, I wonder what you think about being the first one out there. There clearly are some pros and cons to it.
Yeah, you know, you don't have anybody else's numbers clouding your head, so you can kind of go in fresh and set the tone. But at the same time, no matter how well you shoot, there's just no guarantee you're going to advance.
Oh, KD's starting to light it up now.
He's up to 7.
Decent start here.
He's got 8. Gets the money ball. He's got 12. He's at 14. One last rack remains. 17 on the board. Now up to 18. 18 points for him when all is said and done. Boy, he looked great out there, didn't he?
By the time he got to that 4th rack, he was feeling it. He sprayed home the entire rack. That jumper was wet.
Here we go with Damian Lillard.
2, 1, let's go.
Makes his first there. 2 points. 3 down. That's 4 in a row now. Money ball, no good. 5 points now. 6. That's 7. 5 big points on that rack alone. 10 points on the board.
Take that.
Coolly knocks down his 5th straight. Now he's got it.
And that's his 3rd straight good rack. He's rolling.
8 in a row. They're all falling. That makes 21. 1 rack left. That makes 24.
Stringing some very nice shooting together here.
And his score comes in at 28. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
I think things are so much easier when a shooter gets off to a good start, and he certainly did that.
And so it'll be Stephen Curry.
And if you look at the numbers through the first part of his career, there is no doubt in my mind Steph Curry will end up being the greatest shooter in the history of this game. Just amazing to watch him shoot.
One way to ensure success in this event is by hitting those money balls. Those give you a nice jolt of momentum.
That's a great point. There have been some famous moments when a player without the best shooting percentage comes out on top solely because they're able to drain the money ball.
And now with 16.
Steph catching fire now. He's in the zone. And now he's in 2nd place all by himself.
22 points now. And now 24. Now at 26. And his score comes in at 28. Wow, how about that performance, guys? Man, nice work.
Well, we know if there's one guy in the competition you'd expect to turn in that kind of round, it would be him.
And so we'll see Buddy Hield.
You know, the importance of getting into a rhythm early can't be understated. I mean, it's not a make one, miss one kind of deal. You need to get on the roll.
You're on point there. I mean, ebbs and flows are not a good thing in the three-point contest. It's all about being steady.
5 points now. 6.
This is a respectable start.
He's got 9. He needs 8 points more. Trains the money ball.
4 more points to stay alive. He seems to be rolling right now.
Now up to 18. That makes 21. Up to 22. He's got 23. And he posts a total of 25 for the round. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
Boy, he cleaned up on the money balls, nailing 7 out of 9.
So it's Paul George ready to go.
You know, this is really a very unique experience for the participant. You're on your own out there. Nobody can help you. And every eye in the arena is focused on you.
And no question, it's a lot of fun to be in a situation like that. But you're right, it is a very different experience than to get up any regular night in the NBA.
That's 2 good racks for him back-to-back.
Now 14.
He can miss 2 more shots this round, but that's it.
Make it 17. 3 more misses, and he's out. That's 4 in a row now. And it's 20 now.
Good momentum here to close it out.
And with that, he's not going to advance.
Couldn't get enough through in the first few racks.
Yeah, better luck next time, big fella.
And he posts a total of 25 for the round. Wow, how about that performance, guys? Man, nice work.
My, oh my. We've seen shooters get hot in this contest, but not often do they get that hot. Wow.
That was insane. I mean, every shot looked good the moment it left his hand.
So it'll be Devin Booker here as the final shooter in this round. He knows just what he has to do here.
Something the shooters have to avoid here is over-adjusting if the shots aren't falling.
Yeah, you don't want to start altering your release pointer or anything like that. Even if things aren't going well, that can hurt you a whole lot more than it can help.
He needs to step it up. 11 points. He's got 12. And Clarkie's out.
Not enough to make the next round, Kevin.
Yeah, all academic from this point.
He collects 22 points. I think he's pretty unlucky. He was good, but a few other players were great.
Performances all around have been off the charts. This has been a true shootout.
Absolutely. I mean,
And so we'll see Buddy Hield. He's got 30 seconds here to put up as many points as he can.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
1 point. 2 points. Now 3 points.
That's a good rack for him.
Coolly knocks down his 5th straight. That's 7. Gets the money ball. Up to 10 now. He barely cracks double digits with 10 points. And so we'll see Paul George. He knows what he has to do, and he's got 30 seconds to do it. Not too high a bar to pass here. That's 2. Now with 4. 6. Can't get the money ball. That's 7. 8 points.
Hot right out of the gates.
11 on the board. That's 4 in a row now. Good for 13. 13 points is his total as the round comes to an end. And here we go with Paul George. By going first, he can put a lot of the pressure on the guys behind him if he posts a good score.
You know, I feel like guys sometimes start to drift off mentally deep in the round.
And that's a very good point. Your ability to focus and maintain some consistency with your rhythm oftentimes determines who wins and who loses.
He's got 5. 6. That's 7. He got 3 points off that rack. Not bad. 9 points. 11 on the board. That's 13. 2 racks to go. He's at 14. Now to 15. And now with 16.
Starting to get a rhythm.
Down to the final rack. And it's 20 now. That makes 21. Up to 22. And he posts 24 for the round. What an unbelievable round. Right away you could tell it was going to be special.
And he knocked down 5 out of the 9 money balls.
Pretty good.
Here we go with Damian Lillard. And he's going to need 23 to tie it up, 24 to take the lead. 1 point. That's 2. Moneyball, no good. 4 points.
He's only got a cushion of 2 more misses, guys. No more than that.
Now 9 points. He's got 10. 11 points.
Only 1 miss to spare the rest of the way.
And that about does it.
Too late to make up ground now.
Turn out the lights.
And even 20 points for the round. And so we'll see Stephen Curry. We've reached the climax. He's got one last shot to go home with the trophy. He's going to need a score of 25 to get the win. Makes his first there. 2 points. Now 3 points.
Fantastic. That was a good rack for him.
It's off to the races now. That's his 6th in a row. He's got 12. Now 14.
Well, as you know, shooting threes is in his genes. Great round from Steph Curry.
7 more points and he'll tie it up. Pushes it to 18.
He's dialing it in here, guys. Feeling a good groove.
2 more to tie it up.
I like the form he's showing us, fellas.
And he's in a good rhythm right now.
1 rack left. Now at 26, he's up to 27. That makes 28 points. And he nets a total of 30 points. Wow, how about that performance, guys? Man, nice work.
Yeah, he had a good time out there. He hit a few in a row, and then he was off and running. I mean, he ended up burying 11 straight.
So that's going to do it, folks. What a tremendous performance here tonight. From the winner of this year's three-point contest, Stephen Curry.
Another terrific year for the three-point contest and another terrific champion.
Yeah, and I think everyone here.
Update your fit with free Season 5 clothing item rewards at various levels. And looking for a new ride? Well, I'll just say you'll be getting a lift at level 30. Along the way, accelerate your level gains as you pick up double XP coins. Plus, make sure to head over to my team for a chance to earn dark matter rays.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Irving is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's LeBron James. And it's Durant. And it's Young in at the center filling out the middle.
Town showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock. His teammate has something a little better.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Curry following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Curry's shot is good.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year. Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Towns with it. He can't get that one. James with some nice D. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. James looking around. Can't cash in from close range.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Towns wide open. Good on the triple.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns is a dangerous shooter from the perimeter, and it's his excellent shot selection that helps him be so efficient from there.
And Doncic throws it down.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
But just no way for the D to handle it.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Here's Curry. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Antetokounmpo finds Leonard. Outside, Towns. And the pass to Curry. Launches it. It's rebounded by the West. Outside, KD. Passes to Doncic. Here's LeBron. Out to Doncic. Pass to Irving. 6 to shoot. Back to Doncic. James, the pass to Doncic. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Curry on the wing. There's the triple. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Young kicks to Irving. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Towns is doubled. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Doncic, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Ando comes in for Embiid, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Karl Anthony Towns. The West also making some changes. Davis is checked in for Durant, and it's Booker in for Doncic. Down low, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Man, it would be kind of cool to be Giannis for just one game. He makes dunking and getting to the rim look so easy. Perfect.
Here's Davis, and it's good off the back rim at the end.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Nash. Now he understands the entertainment aspect of this game. He knows the fans want a show, but you can still detect some seriousness in his voice. He wants to win this game, probably a little bit more than he's willing to let on. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Catching up on the changes for the East. Sabonis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Jason Tatum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Curry. The West also making some changes. Williamson is checked in for Young. Paul George comes in for LeBron. And it's Ball in for Irving. Now here's Lowry. Shoots over Ball. The shot by Lowry, no good. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
George, no good. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. 6-point game. Here's Randall. And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing. So good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot blocking machine.
We seen some high-flying efforts tonight, or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
Lillard against Ball. Lillard the pass to Sabonis. Tatum kicks to Lowry. Good D by Booker. And we reached the end of the first quarter. East All-Stars ahead, leading by 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And, guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. We've got Devin Booker, Williamson out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's George in at the small forward position.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
And it's Williamson with the rebound. Here's West now, trailing by 4 to the left wing. Booker the pass to George. Lillard against Ball. Back to George. Booker outside. Deep 2 from Ball. Again, the West All-Star.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Lillard bounce pass. Lowry against Booker. Back to Lillard. He kicks to Vucevic. From deep three-point range, and there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Valanciunas, he's checked in for the East. Towns comes in for Kyle Lowry. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the West. Luka Doncic comes in for Ball. Now, here's Doncic. Driving to the basket. No good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Lillard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Lillard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Now here's Towns after Ben Simmons' miss. No problems knocking that one down. Vucevic has got the lead up to 8 now for the East All-Stars. Williamson. Where did that come from? Beautiful.
What a punch.
And here are the East All-Stars. Lillard outside. Back to Towns. Lays it up off the glass. Towns has got 5 now.
You know, this is why you run the offense through Damian Lillard. I mean, sure, he's going to get his, but he's also going to make sure others get theirs, too.
Ingram outside. Driving the lane. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
A big group substitution here for the East. Embiid, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Nikola Vucevic. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Stephen Curry in for Damian Lillard. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Trae Young, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Kevin Durant comes in for Simmons. LeBron's checked in for Ingram. And Irving subbed in for George. They get it again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And here are the East All-Stars now. They lead by 4. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Booker's checked in.
And, you know, fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And it's an 8-point East All-Star lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the East All-Stars.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Here's Curry. LeBron with the block.
Great anticipation that time from LeBron. He sees the shot forming, gets there to swat it down.
The East making a switch. Lowry's checked in. And the rejection by James. Outside Curry. From outside the arc. And they get it back. And here's Leonard from 3. Not going to go that time. Now the West All-Stars the other way. In the corner, it's James. Outside, KD. Leonard with the steal. Here's Young. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Davis is checked in for the West. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throw of the evening. Free throw good. Giannis.
The multiple-time MVP, the unique length of Giannis is impactful on both ends of the court. He's an absolute terror for opposing teams.
Irving kicks to James. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Irving. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how.
And we've reached halftime in this one. East All-Stars lead by 50.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And guys, so far, this has been no contest as the Eastern Conference All-Stars have raced out to a huge lead here at the half. They've looked like a team that's been playing together all season. The West just could not keep up.
Well, and coming to this game, you know it's a showcase. I mean, so much talent out there on both sides I know that. The East is bringing us so far.
And all of these guys have a huge competitive streak, loving to face off against guys as good as them. And that's not always the case every night. The real game on the regular season.
And it's time to strap in as we get set to bring you the explosive action of the second half of the All-Star game.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, they've got Antetokounmpo. Stephen Curry's out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Embiid, and it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. Young pass to Durant. And here's Doncic from the arc. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound.
Assisted by Stephen Curry.
And throw it down, Kawhi. That was nasty. Love watching him go hard and attacking.
Defensive foul.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Second team foul.
So we'll see Stephen Curry go to the line right here.
On the court.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Trae Young. That's good from Stephen Curry.
And it just seems like every year Curry takes on even more responsibility for his team's success.
And Davis can't get it to go.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Shoots from the baseline, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Curry's got 17.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And Durant gets it to go.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the East All-Star.
Hold on.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic.
Third team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution
and
on
the
the
East
court.
with some changes.
On the court.
Sabonis, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And Julius Randle subbed in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And West also making a switch. Simmons is checked in. Leonard inside, working on James, and it's Leonard missing.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Leonard against James. Outside for Simmons. Davis, the pass to KD. And on the way from Irving for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 7.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
Great open look there.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's LeBron. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Personal foul.
For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Offensive rebound. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the West All-Stars. 19-point game, and it's Williamson miss it.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate and embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Pass to Leonard. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Town. Towns has got 4 assists in the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Inside, and it's Leonard with the jam.
Boy, a wicked dunk by Leonard, showing this defense just how explosive he can be.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Lillard outside. Oh!
Mercy, mercy me.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh!
West All-Stars.
Is Dame trying to get in the dunk contest? Looked like it on that incredible finish.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Tatum, he's checked in for the East. Lowry comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. George is checked in for the West. Kicks it to Williamson. Over to the wing. Ball from long range. Drains the three-pointer. Ball's got 5 minutes.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
Randall dishes to Lillard. A second chance effort, and it's good on the layup. Lillard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. There's PG creating for a teammate. Terrific dime drop.
Randall surveying the D. Lillard against Ball. And here's George for 3. And it's the East with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's what the East is going with right now.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
The pass to Curry over Booker. No good off the back of the rim. Ball against Lillard. Williamson kicks to Booker. He takes it in, and the dunk by Booker.
An underrated athlete with a solid handle. Defenders can't always keep up with Booker on the drive.
We've got 33 seconds left in the third. Curry outside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pass to Booker. The 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Floats it up for Giannis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Down low, Davis, and Davis throws it down.
You know, after averaging just 1 assist per game as a rookie, George has really upgraded his passing game.
Hold on.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here. The free throw drops for Curry.
Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
On the court.
Young from deep three-point range. It's off. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. East All-Stars ahead, just dominating this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Curry against Irving. Fires the three, and that's good. Stephen Curry for three. Curry's got 22.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the East.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Young passes to Doncic. And Young kicks to Doncic. To halt the run. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Ingram outside. Durant at the elbow. Pass to Doncic. Durant kicks to Irving. Ingram passes to Young. 5 to shoot. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Giannis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 5 assists in the game. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. And it's Doncic missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
KD passes to Young. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Over Doncic. The putback. It's good on the putback. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the East All-Stars.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Here's Giannis. And tonight he sends it right off the glass. Irving looking for an opening. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Giannis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
Oh, man. You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare to deal with. And my personal all-time favorite, Isaiah Thomas, who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
Lowry against Doncic. It's rebounded by Doncic. And the West All-Stars have possession. Here's James, and that one, good.
Well, this is how effective LeBron is in close. Just takes his time, never in a rush, and exploits holes in the defense.
2 minutes, 2.
Irving against Towns. Pass to Lowry. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got assist number 5 here tonight.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
and that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
They get a hand on it. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
He's with the ball. Sabonis with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Sabonis, the pass to Valanciunas. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Boy, Valanciunas, a mountain of a man, a solid big guy who scores well and provides a lot of length and muscle inside.
Here's what the East is going with right now. Leonard, he's checked in for Sabonis. And Stephen Curry is subbed in for Towns. And they pick up 2.
That's just all Zion. But once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
And so Curry will bring it up for the East All-Stars. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Curry can't get it to go. To the paint, here's Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Curry against George. Curry gets the bucket.
Sometimes you watch Steph get a shot up. You just appreciate what you're seeing, and perhaps the best shooter of all time.
Ball from long range. And Vucevic pulls it down. Here's Curry. So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time